All right. Hello, my loves. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to pause this so that I can hear myself. Perfect. All right. Welcome to my channel, y'all. For those of you that are new here, my name is Natalie Hughes. I am a life mindset and manifestation coach in my business and on my platform. I help professional women to co create emotionally fulfilled and purpose driven lives for themselves. In today's video, we are doing this by getting some messages from Spirit regarding the blessings that are about to come into your life. I've got a little bit of an intention for this reading, so we'll get into that some more as we get into each individual pile. Speaking of which, there are 3 pictures on your screen. They're numbered 1 through 3. Go ahead and choose the picture or pictures that stand out the most to you. The timestamps for each reading are already in the description box, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. As we begin tapping into the energy, I want to let you know about the free resource library. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources inside of it. There's workbooks, EFT tapping scripts, meditations, and of course, my podcast. It's incredible. It gets amazing reviews. If you're already inside the free resource library, tell us how much you love it in the comments. With that being said, if you want to get access to all of that good shit, you can click the link in the description box and get instant access. Okay, I was just trying to figure out which picture I was going to choose for you guys. All right, so tapping into the energy for pile number 1, the blessing that's coming into your life next. So one of the intentions about this reading is that I want you to be interactive with this, not just the liking and commenting, which, yeah, of course you should do that, but personally, I want you to be immersive and intentional with this reading. I want you to deliberately shift your energy, deliberately think and become open as if this is truly going to happen, as if this is truly going to manifest. How many times do we watch readings or watch content and we go, yes, this is so good, this sounds awesome, this sounds cool, hopefully this comes in, but we don't really allow it to penetrate. We don't really allow it to become internalized. As you are listening to the messages, as long as they're resonating with you, as long as they're sounding good to you, as long as there's something that you want to experience in your life, I want you to open up. I want you to visualize yourself in that experience. I want you to see it happening for you right here and right now. And I want you to begin to think as if this is a sure thing. This is 110% happening. This is the blessing that is showing up in your life. This is something that is occurring, right? So, keeping that in mind, let's tap in. We've got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm definitely getting an increase in your finances. I'm getting next level financial wealth, and I'm really specifically hearing financial comfort. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're going to be a lot more comfortable, meaning you're going to have a lot more spending money. And this is earth sign energy. And earth signs really care a lot about safety and stability. I'm going to talk a little bit stereotypically and we're going to be superficial with it, but overall and in general, if we're talking about money and finances and who's going to be the most financially responsible, we're talking about earth signs astrologically, because an earth sign needs to feel safe and comfortable on earth versus a fire sign who can kind of sort of blow wherever the wind takes them. A fire sign can receive money and spend that money without thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, and then the money that they need for tomorrow is going to show up tomorrow. Earth sign is like, I need to have my savings taken care of. I need to feel safe and secure. I need to have X, Y, and Z different amounts of months of expenses saved up before I can buy, the $2,000 Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour tickets. You know what I'm saying? And that's the message. Okay. Some of you are quite literally going to be spending a couple thousand or a thousand or whatever on your Cowboy Carter tickets. And that's the next blessing that's going to come into your life. It's not just that you are leveling up financially. It's not just that you are receiving more money. It's that you are going to be much more financially safe, secure, and stable to the point where you feel safe spending more on clothes, spending more on trips, spending more on travel, spending more on adventure, spending more on fun, and more on your hobbies. They're saying your disposable income is really going to increase, and you're going to have a really great savings. Okay, so some of you guys have a nest egg goal, some of you guys have a savings goal, an investing goal, a goal that you want to get your IRA, your certain contributions to retirement accounts and things like that. You want to get those things in order before you start focusing on your hobbies and your fun. Pile number one, your incoming blessing is that you are absolutely stepping into a season where you're going to have much more disposable income. And I just see you feeling more safe, and I see you feeling more secure and really being able to enjoy. With the energy of the Page of Swords coming through, your next blessing, this is giving me social media. The Page of Swords, oh my God, throwback to when I was first doing readings all those years ago. The Page of Swords was my like social media stalking card. Okay, a part of this next blessing is that you're going to be traveling and you're going to be taking a lot of pictures and you're going to be posting a lot. And they're giving me that Bible verse. I'm going to have to give you the Matthew's version, where basically it's just like God will make a table for me, a feast for me, and will set the table in front of my enemies type of thing. The next incoming blessing is that the people who talked down on you, the people who didn't respect you, the people who didn't understand what you were doing, the people who talk shit about you behind your back. I don't want to focus on that energy too long, so we're going to stop it there. You know exactly who the hell I'm talking about. Those people are going to be watching your social media so intently because there's an owl on this Page of Swords card here. And when you think about owls, they have those big ass fucking eyes. And then also, who? That's exactly what I'm hearing in my head. So the next biggest blessing that you're going to experience is that there's going to be like an abundance of people who are like asking the question, who just did that? Who just accomplished that? Who just made that thing happen? And now I feel like we're talking more about your career. So your career is going to be elevating. I see you experiencing next level recognition. Okay. This is being rewarded. Recognition is not just receiving more money, not just next level income, but next level recognition. People know who you are. People talk about you. There are articles being written about you. There are people who want to interview you. Definitely for those of you, you could be getting invited onto like podcasts or different things like that, or somebody wants to interview your company and you're the person who is representing the company in that interview. You're the person who has, been elevated to this position of leadership in the company, and somebody reaches out to you and they want to do a feature, on you for like Teen Vogue and what it's like to be a woman working in corporate America and rising up and charging her price or something like that, right? There's conversation that's happening about you online, and it's not that you are posting going, hey everybody look at me, but it's that naturally your success is going to circulate. The people who did you wrong, the people who betrayed you, I'm hearing the phrase like left you for dead, right? The people who thought that they were never going to see you again. The people who were like, it doesn't matter if I fuck pal number one over because she's just going to be nothing after this. Like, she's just going to fade into irrelevant. I'm never going to have to deal with her again. I'm never going to have to see her again. You are going to be powerfully coming back up in these people's faces. It doesn't feel like a direct thing, right? This is Page of Swords energy. This is social media energy. This is hearing about you from word of mouth. I'm hearing that song, Superstar by Lupe Fiasco. I think that's his name. You might want to go and look it up. It's like one of my favorite songs. And basically it's this energy of you being on stage and there's a whole bunch of people in the audience, right? When you're on stage, yes, I was a theater kid. When you are actually physically on stage, you can't really see everybody in the audience. You can't see anybody in the audience really, unless they're like in the very front row, right? It depends on what's happening in the lighting. So you're on stage, you're center stage, the lights are on you, the lights in the audience are completely dimmed. You have no idea who's watching you, but there's a fuck ton of people watching you, okay? They're like people who you wouldn't even think of, people that you went to high school with, people that you went to middle school with, people that you went to elementary school with, like people who you have long forgotten about. Seriously, people who thought that they would never see you again are going to start seeing you, hearing of your accomplishments, and they're going to be like, who just did that? Who that I went to high school with is collaborating with Beyonce on this album? Who that I, cheated on 10 years ago is now married and their first baby is on the way? Like, you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy, okay? But it does feel more like, career. Of course, you could be manifesting a baby and a family and all of that too, but it feels like career success and recognition. There's a lot of people talking about you. Page of Swords is like that gossiping card. There's a lot of people talking about you. There's a lot of people gossiping about you, except it's like, oh, how the tables have turned, because now we can't run stories through the rumor mill about how, pile number one is a bad person, or pile number one isn't good enough, or pile number one is a failure, or pile number one blah blah blah. Now the only time pile number one comes up is when it's like, oh my God, another fucking win. And then she did this, and then she did this, and then she created this. Have you heard about what she did this week? Have you heard about what she did this week? And it's like, oh yeah, I just did this and this and this. People are like, I thought she just did that last week. And it's like, no, this is a completely different thing. This is a completely different accomplishment. This is a completely different win, right? Last week she bought the new home. This week she bought a new car. Like, you got to keep up, okay? So you're somebody that people are going to be keeping up with you through your social media, the things that you post, the updates about your new job, about your new home, about your new travel. People are like, oh my God, she's in Egypt right now. I thought she was just in Italy. No, she was in Italy 2 weeks ago, and now she's in Egypt. And then they go to your Instagram profile. Some of you, your Instagram is private. They go to your Facebook. They go to whatever is public, right? And then they see that you're not even in Egypt anymore. You just posted a picture you're in Greece. They're like, oh my God, like, we're behind, okay? So your next level blessing is that you're going to be really flourishing and really thriving in your life, but there's an emphasis on the fact that there are people on stage and there are people who are in the audience. So you're not interacting with the audience. You're not interacting with your fans, basically. There's an abundance of people who know of you. There's an abundance of people who are talking about you, but there is no close contact. There is no discussion. You're not hearing about them gossiping about you, which is maybe the reason why it's coming up in this reading. It's like things that you would not know. It's like you're not going to be thriving in silence, okay? And I'm getting that like kind of viral cliche thing where it's just like your apology needs to be as loud as your disrespect. And basically it's like you could have been disrespected, fell off, had terrible, horrible experiences, and that was so loud. And everybody knew about that. And it's like the way that God is setting up your life and setting up your blessings, everybody's about to know about your success. You thought that it was a scandal when pile number one was failing. You thought that it was a scandal when pile number one wasn't doing good. Watch this, okay? And now I'm getting that, okay. And now I'm getting that usher me where he's like, watch this. Okay. That's God's energy towards you right now. Watch what I'm about to do. Watch how I'm about to bless you and elevate you completely, put you in a position of next level safety, security, respect, recognition, and income in your career. And also, you might have forgot about what the people did. You might have forgiven. You might have moved on with your life. And at the same exact time, I'm so sorry, but I'm never going to let them forget it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the energy and that's the vibe, pile number one. So if this is resonating with you and you are claiming this, please give me some pink hearts, pink emojis in the comment section. I would absolutely love to see your emojis. And if you want to give me some text and, give me some extras, of course, you can always do that. I love to see your feedback and read your comments, and I reply back to as many of them as I can. And before you get out of here, I want to let you know about Magnetic to Matrimony. This is the ultimate digital journaling guide for the ambitious woman who is manifesting marriage. I love this journal. When you get inside of it, you are getting scripting prompts, you're getting affirmations, you're getting visualizing exercises, and you're getting my immersive 8-minute meditation for manifesting your soulmate. It's amazing. It's empowering. It is next level, and the girlies are loving it. My favorite testimonial right now comes from Sarah, who says that the immersive meditation literally made her cry. I love this so much. I love this guide. I feel like you would absolutely love it as well. So be sure to check it out. Right now, it is currently on sale for $27. So you can get that and get some money off by clicking the link in the description box. With that being said, I'm officially done talking. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way out of here. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. I am super excited to read for you guys today. We're tapping into the energy of your next blessing, your incoming blessings. And I'm trying to get your picture together, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get your pictures and everything together so that this can move smoothly. Okay, we're tapping into the energy of your next level blessings. And as we tap into this energy, I want to let you know about the free resource library. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources inside of it. There's EFT tapping videos and scripts. There's workbooks, journals, there's meditations. It is absolutely amazing and totally next level. The girlies love it. If you're already inside of the free resource library, comment down below and let everybody know how amazing it is. With that being said, if you want access to the free resource library, all you have to do is click the link in the description box. Now, let's jump into your reading. So, pile number 2, your incoming blessings. Pile number 2's incoming blessings. Hold on, y'all. Okay, perfect. All right, pile number 2 is incoming blessings. We have the 3 of Wands. Your incoming blessings are everything that you have been wishing for. We have the 3 of Wands, we have the 9 of Cups, and we have the Tower. So I have to pause here for a second and say, as you're listening to this message, I want you to be mindful about the way that you receive it. Meaning, I want you to deliberately get into the energy and under the assumption that this is happening, right? As long as you like this and as long as this sounds like what you want and desire, I want you to start talking and thinking as if this is a for sure thing. I want this reading to be immersive, right? How many times do we just listen to shit and we let it go in one ear and out the other? We don't internalize it, and then our lives don't fucking change. That's not what I do on this channel. That's not what I do on this platform. If you're going to be in my community, whether you're getting the free shit or the paid shit, you need to be leveling up. You need to be growing and expanding. We only do leadership of our minds here, okay? So I'm going to do my job and you're going to do your job. And right now, your job is to get tuned in, tapped in, turned on, to deliberately be visualizing this as if it's actually happening, as if you're actually living it, because you truly are about to be. And as you see this happening for you, and as you are willing to accept it as the truth, you magnetize it into your reality. You collapse time and you let it come in so much more quickly. Now let's get into it. We've got the 3 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is like, holy fucking shit, I did it. We have the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could definitely be relationship related. I feel like relationship is only a part of it, because with that Tower card energy that was coming through earlier, This is like a big surprise, big shock, but not like that. It's like if it's your birthday and somebody threw you a surprise party. You knew that your birthday was coming up. You knew that you were becoming a year older. For some of you, like your birthday is literally coming up, right? You knew that your birthday was coming up. You knew that you were becoming a year older, but when it's actually your birthday, you might have an idea that somebody has plans for you. You might have an idea that somebody's invited you to come over. You might have an idea, right, that people love you and care for you. But when you actually walk in, the level of, grandness that this surprise party is at, you're like, whoa, I am mind blown. That's what it is. You've been manifesting this, you've been calling this in. I'm going to get some specifics in a minute. But basically, you've been manifesting this, you've been calling this in, you've been creating this. And when it actually comes in, you're going to be like, whoa, this is actually better than I thought it was going to be. This is actually so much more amazing than I imagined it to be. And it's everything with this energy of 9 of Cups and this energy of 3 of Wands. This 3 of Wands looks like a portal in this deck. It feels like a quantum leap. It feels like I woke up in a completely new reality. It feels like things just started coming together, everything all at once. My career took off, and when I was leaving the office at my new job, my first day of my new job of work, I bump into a guy who I know is my soulmate, and I know that we're going to get married, and I just know it, and he's just perfect, and everything that I wrote about and everything that I saw on my vision board and everything that I visualized, it's like one thing after the next. Boom, 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 all together, all scrunched up. It's like surprise shorty, okay? Big surprise party that is being thrown for you by the universe, and you know that this is coming. You're aware that this is coming. You know that your birthday is coming up, right? You know that these are things you want and desire, but it's going to come in with so much speed and so much ease and so much instantly that you're going to be like, whoa, like, I really fucking did that. I really created this. I really made this happen. I really stepped into this next level. I really did this. I really created. It really happened. It really showed up. The reality really shifted. Things really showed up for me. Okay. So get even more specific with me. Get even more specific with me for pile number 2. We have Knight of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. Okay, I need more. The 7 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Okay, so the story that it feels here is that your current physical reality feels like the opposite of what you want and what you desire. And so you've been doing this mindset work, doing this shifting work, doing this praying work, journaling, visualizing, meditating. Like, you have been energetically shifting and walking away from what you don't want, walking away from what doesn't serve you. And then it's like there's this internal conflict where you're looking at what's happening in the physical reality and you're going, what the fuck? Like, why isn't it changing? Like, why isn't it happening? Why isn't it showing up for me? Why isn't, like, what is going on? But you're doing the energetic work. And I feel like what Spirit is coming through to tell you is like, it is happening. Things are rearranging. It is showing up and it is all coming together. And you are quantum leaping and you are shifting and you are becoming a new person and you are a vibrational match to good things. And everything is aligning. And this is one of those, like, lean not on your own understanding things, because you're not going to see the way that this is coming in. It's like the route that the universe is taking to bring all of this shit together is going to look completely different. Oh my God, Harry Potter. Exactly. Okay, sorry. Let me tell you what I just realized. So I was just watching Harry Potter 6, right? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I do support trans people. I'm just going to put that out there. Do I still watch the Harry Potter movies? Yes, I do. Let's move on. So I'm watching Harry Potter 6, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And basically, he takes a liquid luck potion because he wants to get a specific thing. And so he's like, okay, you guys, I don't know how I'm going to get this thing, but let me take this liquid luck potion, right? And so when he takes the liquid luck potion, immediately the magic takes its effect and he says, I want to go visit Hagrid. And his friends are like, what do you mean you want to go visit Hagrid? You don't have time to go visit Hagrid. The magic is working. The magic is going to wear off. You have to go towards this thing. You have to make this thing happen before the magic wears off. And Harry's like, yeah, I get it, but I really feel like Hagrid's is the place to be tonight. Like, we got to go to Hagrid's, right? Or I have to go to Hagrid's, right? So they're like, whatever. So Harry heads off to Hagrid's. And while Harry, you don't have to know any of these characters, like it doesn't even matter. While Harry is heading off to Hagrid's, he meets a different professor. He meets this other professor, right? And so he's just chopping it up with the professor and he's like, okay, I'm headed off to Hagrid's. And then the professor is like, wait a second, Buki, like it's about to be nighttime. You can't go to Hagrid's right now. And so Harry is like, why don't you just come with me to Hagrid's? And so Harry and the professor go to Hagrid's. They have a great time at Hagrid's. And then long story short, through casual conversation and old memories coming up and like having some laughs, whatever, the professor starts to become more relaxed and ends up giving Harry this like vital piece of information that he really needed. And the long story short is that Harry followed his intuition, had that connection to his inner being, and in a completely different, unforeseen, roundabout way, was able to put the professor in a place where his defenses were down. He felt more comfortable, and he was willing to share this really important information that Harry needed. But the way that Harry got this information, the way that Harry got exactly what he wanted and was looking for, it didn't look logical. The logical way didn't work. In the past, earlier in the movie, when Harry is trying to get this information, he goes straight up to the professor and is like, hey, give me the answers. And the professor gets mad. The professor's like, I'm not telling you this, like, fuck off. But when Harry follows his intuition and goes in that roundabout way, bada bing, bada boom, he has a great time with the professor and with Hagrid, and he gets the information that he needs. Everybody's happy, whatever. So that's what's going to happen for you, pile number 2. The universe is like, stop, 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 stop. The reason why you're freaking out, the reason why you're feeling worried, the reason why you're feeling so stressed about is it happening, is because you're trying to look through the logical lens. They're like, baby, this is not the logical way. This is the law of attraction way. This is the law of assumption way. This is that there is a bridge of events way. You know what I'm saying? This is you're connecting with your inner being who knows how to get you what you desire through the path of least resistance. And what that means is that you're going to get every single thing that you desire, but it's not going to come in the way that you are expecting it. It's not going to show up in the way that you think it has to show up. So as you start releasing your attachment to the how, as you deliberately choose to release your attachment to how it's going to come in and instead focus on the fact that it is coming in. This is super general. Your manifestation, you know what it is, pile number 2, okay? If you don't have a goal, you don't have a manifestation, click off the video. Or just keep listening because the sound of my voice is great. You know what I mean? But really, this pile number 2 is for the person who has a goal, who has multiple goals, right? You are a deliberate manifestor. You are deliberately shifting your energy. You are doing things to shift your mindset. They're saying it is happening, it is shifting, but it's going to come in a completely unforeseen way, a complete roundabout way. You're going to get exactly what you want and you desire, and you're going to have a little bit of fun with that Sagittarius Knight of Wands energy. You're going to have some adventure. You're going to have some fun. You're going to have some lightheartedness, okay? So trust us and trust yourself and trust the journey that you're on because it is happening. And before you know it, it's going to be here. It's going to have shown up. You're going to have done it and you're going to say, oh my God, that was so easy. I love the path that I took to get here. I wouldn't have chosen any other way, even though way back when I thought that it was going to be a different way. I thought that I had to be a different different person. I thought that I had to do a different thing. They're like, stop trying to force yourself to be something you're not. Stop trying to force your life to go down a specific looking path. You're going to get exactly where you need to end up. It's going to look completely different because you're a magical woman leading a magical fucking life. Okay? Let us do some magical things. Let God use you. Like they say in the Christian community. And what I mean by that specifically is let God use your life as a testimony. Sometimes you create goals that look humongous and look impossible so that God can manifest amazing shit through you, and your life can be a testament to the fact that there are no fucking limits. Your life can be a testament to the fact that in a second everything can blow the fuck up. Your life can be a testament to the fact that you don't have to follow that old and, worn path and the way that doesn't work for every single person. So understand that you are in a season where you're manifesting your desires. Things are happening. You are a vibrational match. You are enough. You are doing the damn thing. It's just going to look different. The process, the result's going to look what you want. The result's going to be what you desire, but the process is going to look a lot different because there's more to this journey than just you getting your desire. Your journey is going to inspire people. You're going to have fun along the way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy because it is happening. It is showing up. This is incredibly beautiful. And pile number 2, because I want to connect even more with this community. If this resonates with you, if you're claiming this, can you comment the country that you're in the comment section? Can you give me the country that you're in if you feel comfortable? If you don't want to give me the country, then maybe give me like some blue emojis, but I really would appreciate the country that you're in because I'm really loving this energy of me being connected with women all over the world. You know what I mean? Okay, so I love that so much. Thank you so much for being here. And before you go, let me let you know, let me let you know about Magnetic to Matrimony, which is my newest digital offer. It is a digital journaling guide for the ambitious woman who is manifesting marriage. When you download your guide, you're going to get journal prompts, you're going to get visualization exercises, you're going to get affirmations, and you're going to get my 8-minute long immersive meditation for tapping into the energy of your soulmate. This journal is absolutely amazing. I can't recommend it enough. And Sarah, one of the first women to purchase the guide, also feels the same. She told me that she literally cried from the meditation, and she also said that it was priceless. Okay, so if you want to get into this energy, if you want to have that energetic release where you are crying and aligning with the energy of your husband, of your desired marriage, I cannot recommend Magnetic to Matrimony enough. All right, it's currently on sale for $27, so you can click the link in the description box and grab your copy today. With that being said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. In today's video, we are tapping into the energy of the blessings, right? What blessings are coming into your life? What blessings do you need to get ready for? And as you're listening to this, I want you to get into this energy and deliberately practice expecting this to come into your life. I want you to visualize it happening for you, and I want you to practice believing it. What if it was 110% certain that this is happening for you in your life? As long as you like what you're hearing and you want to experience it, start practicing that, getting into that energy of this is happening, this is mine, this is 110% certainly coming to me right here and right now. And before we get into the official messages, I just want to let you know about the free resource library where I have over 12 mindset and manifestation resources. There's EFT tapping scripts, there's journals, there's workbooks, there's meditations. There's a whole bunch of really, really good shit. If you guys are already inside of the free resource library, comment down below and let the girls know, because there's hundreds of you that are in it already, and I want to make it thousands. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, with that being said, we can get into the reading. So, pile number 3. Oh my God, we got the 8 of Wands. And then we got Temperance. I was getting really big traveling vibes here. Eight of Wands is fast moving energy. Eight of Wands is also a card of like the internet. The Eight of Wands is also an idea. The blessing that's coming to you is really great ideas and really amazing inspirations and creativity that's going to make you stand out. Okay, you're going to really be standing out from other people in your field. Like, you're really going to stand out as a creative. You're going to stand out as somebody with something new to say, somebody with something inspiring to say. Like with the recent Grammys that happened for 2024, but they took place in 2025, the Grammys that just happened where Beyonce won album of the year. Some of the Grammys voters were saying that they voted for the albums that were the most innovative. They voted for the records and the artists who had something to say, not the ones who were doing the same old, playing it safe, but the ones who were pushing the envelope, the ones who were really living on the leading edge of creation. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's you, pile number 3. You're going to be really tuned and tapped and turned on to your inner being, really connected with yourself on a soul level. And you're going to be receiving these intuitive hits and these downloads, these messages and these connections from source energy, where you're going to be just feeling so incredibly creative. I want to do this. I want to make this. What if I could do something like this? What if something could happen like this? What if I could communicate this like this? What if I could do the presentation like this, right? There's creativity in everything. You can get creative in a lab with the way that you're doing research, right? You can get creative with your music. You can get creative with the way that you're learning, creative with the way that you're studying, creative with the way that you're teaching. You can get creative in anything, and we are all creators because we're all living on the leading edge of creation, right? And so that's really your next blessing, is that you're going to be, Abraham Hicks calls this, you're going to be on that high flying disc where you're basically super connected and aligned with your inner being. You're in the receptive mode, and that means that you are receiving ideas and receiving inspiration. So next we have this Temperance card, which is really giving me collaborations. I feel like you're going to be collaborating and working with people, or there's some sort of, no, because it's like that word doesn't feel right to say you're going to be working with people, even though of course like you probably are, or you maybe are, whatever. But there's something about this Temperance card. I'm gonna have to pull more cards because I'm not getting the right word for that. So moving on, we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Moon. The Knight of Pentacles and the Moon have the same shape here. There's a moon on the Knight of Pentacles card, and there's a moon on the Moon card. And they're like both in the same phase, basically. And so the Moon is about your intuition. The Moon is also about your connection, your femininity, your flow. The Moon moves in a cyclical way. Okay, your next blessing can be that you're going to be ovulating soon. You know what I mean? And you're in that really creative flow. But it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like a short phase. It feels like a long phase. It feels like a very long phase of creativity and connection. We have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. I'm just not understanding this deck for you guys. Hold on. Okay. Incoming blessings for pile number 3. We got the Knight of Pentacles again. Well, that doesn't help me, Diva. Knight of Pentacles. This is giving me like like a talent scout kind of vibe, because I said standing out. Standing out. There's something here about standing out I don't understand. And then we have the King of Swords. I wish you guys could see this. The King of Swords is at the bottom of this one deck, and then the King of Swords came out of this deck too. Oh my god. Please don't piss me off, because I don't get it. Oh, okay. Think differently. Think differently. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna get... my Oracle deck. And you can just skip through this part, because I'm live, so fuck it. We're just gonna have to get through this together. We have Let Yourself Receive. I don't understand Temperance. Gentle with yourself. Pay attention. I feel like your next incoming blessing is that you're going to have an offer that comes to you from a man, a King of Swords energy. This could be an air sign: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. An offer that's coming to you, but it's something that's very tangible, and it's something that you'll be celebrating, but it's like there's no cups here, so it may or may not be something romantic, but I don't think that it's romantic. I think it's related to your career. I think your next blessing is that, because we have the Hierophant, so some of you guys work in education, or some of you guys are like in school, college, you know, or something of the sort. In your job, there is a man who is going to see you and see your creativity as you connect with your femininity and you connect with your intuition, and you allow that intuition to lead you in the darkness. There's a man in Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, logical, grounded, practical man who's going to see you and be very fascinated with the way that you create, because it's different. Yes. Oh my God.